Well, I'm hearing a lot of noise in the streets, an extraordinary moment. News of that rescue is filtering through. Just think back 2 weeks ago, more than 2 weeks ago, when these boys went missing. I think many people thought perhaps the worst, and then just over a week ago they were found. And now we're in a position where Thai officials are confirming that the 12 boys, along with their coach, have all got out alive. It's a remarkable moment of a story that's captivated not only Thailand but the whole world. Now, what we've seen in the last few minutes is a couple of ambulances going in to the hospital behind me. There's 8 boys up there. They were rescued on Sunday and Monday. And what we expect to see in the next few minutes, the next hour or so, is the 4 boys that have been rescued today, along with the coach, to be brought to this hospital and reunited as an entire team. It's a remarkable moment, and I think there'll be a sense of jubilation, not just here, but around the world. We've talked so often about football in the last few weeks, but for many people, this has been the only football team they've been following. The 12 boys are out alive, along with their coach, and that's been confirmed by Thai officials.
Incredible, because, you know, so often we talk about bad news stories, but this has been quite a good news story. Earlier in the week, one of the Thai Navy SEALs died, gave us a sense of just the complication, the difficulty, how complex this operation and this mission really was.
I think that's what makes this story so remarkable. What those divers did was unbelievable. They're some of the best cave divers in the world, but they were operating under some of the most difficult conditions imaginable, and they did it day after day after day. They went into that cave. They often swam, scuba dived, climbed, waded through water for several hours before they even reached the boys. And then you had these 12 young boys, many of which had never swum before, never mind dived, and they brought them all out alive. So it is a phenomenal achievement, and I think underscored by what you just said of just how dangerous it was. And what we've seen, certainly today, was there was no sense of complacency. This was expert divers who were completely methodical. They wouldn't be rushed. They took their time, and they've seen an unbelievable success.
Indeed. Do we know much about the health of the boys? They haven't been able to see their parents as yet, and there is concern about infections.
That's right. The 8 boys that are in the hospital, generally speaking, according to Thai officials, they're in good health. They're in high spirits. They are asking for their favourite food. Some of them may have to wait a while because they didn't really eat much when they were in that cave for 2 weeks. They are in medical quarantine just in case they picked up some nasty infection whilst in that cave. At least 4 of them have seen their parents, but it was through a glass window because they're concerned that the boys could potentially infect their parents, or the boys could pick up an infection themselves. But we expect them to be under medical observation for several more days. But generally speaking, they're in good health, high spirits, and I think at the moment they will be overjoyed that all their teammates will be joining them on the 8th floor of the hospital behind me.
Martin, thanks so much for that update.